I'm going to hit record and pass it to Ellen.
We are very happy tonight to have our friend from Ithaca, New York, teaching, David Wasson. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Ellen. And thank you all for inviting us to come and dance with you. We have 4 dances lined up that we'd like to teach. The first is a real Andrews dance. And then we like to do the Scallywag that was published in book 52. And our Strasbourg for the evening is Scotia, a familiar name to everybody in New York, a dance by Chris and Sue. And our final dance is Valley Over the Hill, another reel. We have Anita's picked out some music to warm up with and to do a little stretching by. We do whatever you want, whatever you need to do to get your kinks out. But if you want to follow a little stretching routine, Anita's going to lead that after we listen to a minute and a half of Blue Bonnets to let our hair down and get warmed up. And excuse me, I forgot to introduce Sam Bemis, who is handling the music for us. If we can we put Sam in the spotlight?
Hi.
You're okay. You're there. Well, thank you, Sam, for handling the music.
No problem.
Okay, so Anita, tell us what you have lined up for a warm-up.
We have Blue Bonnets, which is a jig, and it's with pipes. So we're just going to walk around and get warmed up a little bit before we dance. Go ahead, Sam. That was weird. Okay, we're going to slow it down a little bit and do some stretching to a waltz.
Oh, that is okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Anita. I think I'm unmuted. Looks like I'm. Our first dance is Andrew's dance, written by Andy Mills. It's a 32-bar reel for 3 couples and a 4-couple set. So first couple, we are at the top. This is the head of our set. This is where the music would be. The first 4 bars, first man with his partner following, cast into second place on opposite sides. That's 4 bars. Let's do that. We cast, his first lady following, and we end in second place, facing down, crossed over. We finish the phrase dancing a right shoulder loop around the 3s. Now let's do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we ended second place, crossed over, man facing out. Look up, we dance we're going to dance left shoulder, reels of 3 on the side, and 8 bars. So left shoulders to the second couple, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we finish the reels as we began. Second place, crossed over, man facing out, ready to dance the ladies' chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We finish the dance, dancing a figure of 8 up through the second couple to second place on our own side. Let's do those 4 bars. Up through second couple, cross, and into second place our own side, finishing the dance, turning by the right, once around, back to our own side. Well, we will walk it again. If you have questions as I'm briefing these dances, just unmute yourself and give a yell. So we're back at the top. First man followed by his partner, cast into second place, ending on opposite sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Facing down, right shoulders around 3, right shoulder loop around 3s. 5, 6, 7, 8. Looking up, left shoulder to second couple. We dance reels of 3 on the side and 8 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finishing as we began that reel, man facing out. Ladies chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We finish the dance, dancing a half a figure of 8 up through 2s. Second place on our own side, and we turn by the right once around in 4 bars. 7, 8, and we're ready to begin again. So Andrew's dance begins with first man casting, his partner following into second place, opposite sides, and dancing a right shoulder loop around the 3s.
We're gonna do it twice.
Sam, I think we're all set. We'll do the dance twice through. Thank you, Sam. Our next dance is the Scallywag, a 40-bar jig written by Jennifer Kelly and published by the Society in book 52. First couple, we in 4 bars we cast, but it's a long cast we dance in to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now turn by the left and then facing our first corners. 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 bars will repeat with the diagonally opposite corner, our third corner. Let me just say the entire sequence. Set, turn 3/4 by the right into lines across the dance, and then dance a left shoulder half reel across the set to end back in the center of the line. So let's do that. Set by the right, turn 3, 4 into lines. We're across the set. We dance a left shoulder reel, continuing in the direction we're heading. And it's a half reel. We end back in the center. Hands joined with second and third couple. So those 8 bars again were set, turn by the right, and half reel by the left. We can all do this together. We now advance for 2 and retire for 2. First couple now dances around each other by the right shoulder. And this is fast. We have just 4 bars of the remaining 4 bars of the phrase to end facing third corner. So why don't we dance this because it is quite fast. Ready and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the 8 bars we just did. Set, turn by the right and half reel by the left. Ready, set, turn 3/4 by the right and half reel across by the left shoulder. Now, we finished the dance with first couple only dancing with 4 pas steps. Advance toward each other to end right shoulder to right shoulder, right hands joined. The lady turns under on bar 3, then both turn to end facing up. We'll just show you this part. 4 pas steps. Ready and advance, lady turns, both turn. And facing up, right hands joined. So let's just practice that part. I'll call it advance, lady turns, both turn. Ready and advance, lady turns, both turn. The last 4 bars of the phrase, we dance up, cross, and cast the second place on the side. And that's the 40 bars. We'll walk it again. But just give a yell if you have questions. Long cast to second place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn by the left once round to end facing first corners. Now the 8 bars. Set, turn by the right, half reel by the left. Ready? Set, turn by the right, and half reel across, passing left shoulders with your corner. And lines across the set, facing up and down. Advance for 2, retire for 2, and quick dance around each other by the right shoulder, and then facing third corner. The 8 bars, set, set, turn by the right, half reel by the left. Now the last phrase of the dance, first couple with 4 pas de basque steps, advance, advance, ending right shoulder to right shoulder, right hands joined. Lady turns, both turn. 4 bars, all pas de basque. Let's dance those 4 bars. Ready, and advance, advance, lady turns, both turn. Dance out the top, cross, and cast to second place. So that is the Scallywag. It begins with first couple dancing a long cast into second place and then turning by the left once around to face first corners. So Sam, I think we're ready for the music. Okay, I have myself unmuted. Thank you. Our next dance is a Strasbourg, Anne of Scotia. The Sue and Ron wrote the dance in honor of Anne Hankins, and we have Sue and Chris to thank for the beautiful choreography of this dance, and of course for all they've done for teachers and for the enjoyment of Scottish dance worldwide. So many thanks to Sue and Chris for Anne of Scotia. It's a 32-bar sequence dance by 3 couples in a 4-couple set. The dance begins as the Scallywag did with a long cast, but in this, we now are going to become more intimate. We're going to do a cuddle cast, and as we dance in toward each other, we touch hands, 1, 2, and cast into second. It's a long cast in second place in 4 bars. The next, That was a cuddle, yeah, it was almost a cuddle dance, we weren't quite together. The next 4 bars, we set advancing, turn both hands halfway, pull right shoulders back, open up, and face first corners. So let's do it. We set, turn both hands halfway, pull right shoulders back, and then facing first corners. The next 4 bars, we set to our first corners and gypsy, that is, dance around each other by the right shoulder to end facing second corners. 4 bars. Set and set, right shoulders around each other, and then facing second corners. And now we repeat that and end in second place, our own side facing out. Bar 5, we set, right shoulders around each other, 7, 8, to end second place, facing out. The next figure is a meanwhile. Corners, third corners first. We'll dance a half turn and twirl out to exchanged places. And then 4th corners will do that. Well, the corners are doing half turn and twirl. We are going to be dancing around their positions. So let's get our bearings. We're in second place, facing out. 3rd corners are to our right. Right, in 4 bars, we dance around our 3rd corner, pass each other by the right, and then dance by the right shoulder around our 4th corner position. Let's just take that 4 bars at a time. So, right shoulders around our 3rd corner, 1, 2, pass each other by the right in the center, and now right shoulders around our 4th corner position. We pass each other again by the right shoulder, and then on opposite sides, second place, facing out. Chase halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and all 3 couples turn by both hands, once around, back to place. So let's walk that again. A long cast, touching hands as we come in, dance in toward each other. So we come in, touch hands, and cast into second place. 2 step up. Advance, advance, turn both hands, open up, and face first corners. Advance, setting, advance, turn both hands, pull right shoulders back, and then facing first corners. Set to our first corners and dance right shoulders around each other to face second corners. Let's do that much. Set, right shoulders around each other to face second corners. Repeat. Set, right shoulders around each other to end in second place, our own side, facing out. In 4 bars, dance a right shoulder loop around the 3rd corner position, pass by the right, and do the same, a right shoulder loop around 4th corner to end in second place, facing out. So in 4 bars, right shoulders around 3rd corners, pass by the right, and loop around our 4th corners. Pass by the right, and then in second place, facing out. All 3 couples chased halfway around to the right, and all 3 turn both hands once around, back to place. Oh, that is Anne of Scotia. It begins with first couple dancing the cuddle cast, dancing and touching and cat hands and casting to second place, and then toward each other, set advancing, and turn both hands halfway, open up to face first corners. And, Sam, when you're ready, I think we are ready for the music. Okay, so thank you, Sue and Chris, for Anna Scotia. Let's get a drink of water and then we'll finish with Valley Over the Hill. Dan Blim in Philadelphia wrote the Valley Over the Hill. It's a 32-bar reel for 3 couples in a 4-couple set. First couple, set and cast into second place. Let's do that much. Set, 1, 2, and cast into second place. Man heading down, lady up, dance a half a figure of 8 to second place, opposite sides. 5, 6, 7, 8, and as you finish looping around your first corner, notice the direction that you're heading in. It's diagonally to the right. The next figure is half rights and lefts, starting on the right diagonal. So let's walk that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Joining hands on the side. We're set in link for 3 and we're in the middle position. So we'll set, pull our right shoulders back and cast to the ends of the dance. Set, set, pull right shoulders back and cast to the ends of the dance, noticing the direction that you're heading in, diagonally to the left. To repeat the last 2 figures, but this time we start the half rights and lefts on the left diagonal. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just slide into place. Take hands on the side And set and link for 3. Pull right shoulders back and cast to second place on your own side. We finish slipping to the left, and all 3 couples circle back to the right. So that middle part, 16 bars, is half rights and lefts on the right diagonal. Set and link for 3. Then repeat, but start on the left diagonal, half rights and lefts, set and link for 3. So let's walk it again. First couple, set and cast into second place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 stepping up, man down, lady up, dance a half a figure of 8 to second place, opposite sides. On the right diagonal, half rights and lefts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set and link for 3. Pull right shoulders back and end in lines across the top and bottom. On the left diagonal, half rights and lefts. Slide into place. Join hands, set and link for 3. And we circle to the left and circle back to the right. That is Valley Over the Hill. It begins with first couple, setting, casting into second place, man down, lady up, dance a half a figure of 8 to end in second place, opposite side. Sam, I think we're ready.
Sam, can you stop the music?
Yep. You're muted at the moment, David. All right, I'm gonna restart it. All right.
We lost the music, but apparently you guys didn't. I could see you in gallery view. The music is from Caledonian Muse. It's Fireside Reel. Elka Baker, Liz Donaldson. Did everybody dance it through, and should we just end or try to pull up that music? Alan, I'll let you make that decision.
But it's only 10 after. Do you want to try it again? I can play the music for it. I think the music didn't start on the first bar or something. There was something weird about the music.
Yeah.
Do you want me to see if I can play it?
Yeah, if you all would like to do it with a clean start, and you're willing, Alan, sure.
She gonna try that?
It was Fireside Reel, right?
Yeah, from Terpsichore.
Yeah, I can play it. I have it here. I need to make some changes, unless Sam has it just straight without any editing to it, because there's something wrong with the way it started.
I have a different version. If you give me just 1 second, that I can play.
Just play it to see. That sounded right.
Yeah, that sounded good. Very good. So let me brief it one more time. First couple, set, cast, man down, lady up, dance a half figure of 8. And in second place, opposite sides. On the right diagonal, half rights and lefts, set and link for 3. On the left diagonal, half rights and lefts, set and link for 3, circle to the left and back. Okay.
Sam, you want to stop?
Okay. Sorry. That was my fault. I changed the music on Sam at the very last minute. The recommended music by Gamblin was Slingshot, and I thought it was just too hard to have such a fast, quick movement changing dance to. So we changed it at the last minute, and that's what happened. So my apologies. I shouldn't have done that. Let's close with the Rosewood Waltz, and another recording by Elka Baker and Liz Donaldson.
Thank you, David. And thank you, Anita. It was great. Great dances and very well taught.